Today we talk about section 3.3. In this transparency, I didn't put the section 3.3 here. Please do it by yourself. Now we are talking about section 3.3 here. Okay, section 3.3 is Cauchy's equation of motion. In the last section, we had introduced the Cosy Stress. Okay, here, let me remind you. Let me do it. Yes, here. Yes. The Cosy stress is expressed like this. This is a traction. This is the normal of the surface. And Cosy stress is a matrix connected the normal vector and the traction vector. This is the Cosy stress. And we want to find out the governing equation for the stress here. Okay. Now we recall the conservation of linear momentum written in this way. This is the equation we introduced before. This is the body force. This is the acceleration, and this is the traction. And these two terms are subjected to each other and integrate over the body. And this traction is applied on the surface of the body. Okay, and then now we take this term out here, and then use the Cosy stress expression. We replace the traction by the Cosy stress times the normal vector. And now, this is the surface integral. Okay, we integrate the traction all over the surface. But we can use the Divergence Theorem in engineering mathematics. You can review this theorem by yourself in the textbook or on the web or internet. Okay, we can turn the surface integral into a volume integral by writing a divergence of the stress tensor. Okay, we put the divergence of the stress tensor inside the volume integral and replace this integral, replace this surface integral by the volume integral. Okay, this is a standard mathematical skill. Okay, what is the purpose to do this? The purpose is this. This is a surface integral. This is a surface integral. So we cannot assemble this term with these two terms because this is integrated in the body. This is on the surface. So now, if we can turn this surface integral into a body integral, then we can assemble this term, and this term. We can combine this term, and this term together. Now we can do this job. We turn the surface integral inside into a body integral. Now we do it like here. Or this we write, we copy these two terms here, and then we replace this term by this term. Okay, this is the whole game. Now, the conservation of linear momentum is now written totally in terms of a volume integral only. Okay, there's no surface integral anymore. And now, the domain of the integration is arbitrary, you know, because in the derivation, the process, we didn't confine ourselves to any special domain. So the domain here is arbitrary. Let me address this point. Like here, in a beam, in a deformed beam, we deform. This is the deformed beam from this is the undeformed beam. We can take this material point. We can also take the material point here. We can confine ourselves in this domain. We can also confine ourselves in this domain. We can confine ourselves in this domain. For all these domains, we can write down the conservation of linear momentum. We shouldn't say that the linear momentum is whole only for the whole beam. The linear momentum should hold. The conservation of the linear momentum should hold for every pieces of material, right? So this is the point. We are not confining the domain as the whole beam. We are confining the point, the domain of the integration as an arbitrary material point. Okay. Of course, we can extend our domain to the whole beam. There's no problem. No matter how, the conservation of linear momentum is correct for any material point, but also for any material body. Okay. So the domain here, dt, okay, is arbitrary chosen. So for an arbitrary chosen domain, the equality still hold. So what would be the possible way to do so? Is that the integrand inside the integral must be equal 0. Okay. If this term is equal 0 for every material point, then the integral here will be 0, no matter how we choose the domain here, right? So we require that the integrand inside the integral equals 0. So as a result, we can, this one equals 0, and then we can move this term to the right-hand side of the equality, and to get this local relation, okay? For this relation will be true for every arbitrary material point, okay? And then this is the governing equation for the stress tensor. This is the Cosy stress tensor, and this is the body force, and this is the inertial force, and we call this the Cosy equations of motion, okay? We can also write this equation in terms of the initial expression. Okay, this is the TT. This small t means that the transpose operation. Okay, so we write this term as Ji, not Ij. TT is Tji, not Tij. And then the divergence operation should be like written as a partial differentiation, and for simplicity we just use a comma to represent the partial differentiation. Okay, and the rest will be written in this way. Okay, now after doing so, we can replace the transpose of the Cosy stress tensor by the Cosy stress itself. Why? Because stress tensor is symmetric. This is true and can be proved by the conservation of angular momentum. We negate this proof and just take it for granted, because in the learning process you have already got the idea that the stress tensor is always symmetric. So I just take it for granted here. Okay, if you want to look at the detail of the proof, you can consult some textbook of quantum mechanics. Now, so TT replaced by T, TT replaced by T, and TJI replaced by TIJ. Okay, and then we can rewrite the equation of motion as these forms. Now, I think you may have some trouble in okay, let me say it in Chinese first. 我这边呢用中文讲一遍哈。我们上个章节呢谈到一个叫 柯西的应力矩阵就是这个哈 ，Tij 你们熟悉的应力矩阵哈。然后呢，这个应力矩阵呢会满足一些控制方程，让我们来导。然后我们要先从呢线性动量守恒这个公式来推导这个公式之前教过了哈。好然后呢，我们把这个表面力这个项写到这边来，我们特别处理。好，这个表面力 traction 呢变成一个Cosy 的 stress tensor 啦，乘上这个 normal 啦这个 normal vector 啦是这样子的。然后呢，我们来回顾一下，就是这个关系我们才刚刚学过的就是这个关系。好了，然后呢我们呢根据散度定理啦这个面积分可以表成体积分为什么呢？因为我们在这个线性动量守恒里面这个是体积分，这个是面积分，是没办法就是整理在一起的。所以我们呢有个办法，就是把这个面积分变成体积分。我们3个积分都是体积分，体积分，体积分，体积分，那我们就可以整理啦，对不对？所以我们用这个 Divergence Theorem 把这个traction 的 term 转成Cosy Stress 乘上 n， 然后再用 Divergence Theorem 写成这个体积分。好了，写成之后呢，我们就把这个用这个来取代咯，就得到这个了所以这个你看看。这个就是新的线性动量守恒的形式，里面并没有面积分了。好了，还有这个积分的 dt 的定义域是任意给的，为什么呢？你要任意给的材料点或者说材料区域，这个线动量守恒都要成立才对对不对这个是一个物理的定律，对不对？既然是随便给都要成立，都要等于0。所以里面这个积分的函数一定要等于0啦，所以这个等于0，然后我们把它写成这个样子然后如果写成那个组码IJKL 这样子的东西就把这个写成这样。这边是 transpose， 这是转置，转置本来是 IJ 就写成 JI comma J 就表示是一个微分微分再来了，我们把这个应力矩阵用它的转置来取代，为什么呢？因为应力矩阵是对称的我们从小一开始学那个力学就说应力矩阵是对称的，所以呢我们就用这个转置，这个就可以表成它本身了。所以这个呢就可以写成这样子。至于 Tij 转置等于自己的话，就是 Tij 等于 TJI。所以呢，就这个 TJI 也换成 IJ 了这样就写成我们的高斯应力的那个控制方程。好我相信你们呢有一些问题了，我们呢来解决一下OK，let us see what is the detail of the integration, the differentiation here. This is the Tij, J pass rho bi equal to rho vi dot. This is the equation in the last page. Okay, let us address that this term is equal to this term. Here, j comma j is repeating itself. So it is really represented a sum over j equal to 1 to 3. Okay, so we write it like term by term. We take I equal 1, I equal 2, I equal 3. When I equal 1, we have T1 j comma j, I equal 1, right? And Bi equal B1, Vi equal V1. Okay, now what is j comma j? J comma j is written in here. Okay? Because j is repeating itself, so we say that we sum it over 1 to 3. So we have T1, 1, j comma j is 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, sum it over. So T1 j comma j is T1, 1, 1, T1, 2, 2, T1, 3, 3. Okay, so now we can have this full expression. And then for your convenience, we replace the comma by the partial differentiation and let you know that this is really expressed as a partial differentiation. So T11 comma 1 is T11 partial y1. Okay, the rest is just the same. You can follow the detail by yourself. 我们这边解释一下这个竹马的表示法哈。这个是上一页的 equation 6，我把它抄过来。好了，然后要解释的话，先把这个 I 这个 index I 就写成1、2、3哈。所以这边 T1 Ti j, j T1 j, j T2 j, j T3 j, j 对不对？好了，然后这个 Bi 就 B1 啦，Vi 就 V1 啦。然后我之前讲过的，如果这个组码在重复的时候出现了，表示它要连续加起来哦，就是这个 Ti j, j 了，就是从 j 1加到3。如果 2D 的情况就1加到2了。就这样，所以我加给你看这个是 T1 就照写咯，每一个前面都是1 ，J, J 就1, 1 2, 2 3, 3，对不对？所以它完整来讲是 T1 1, T1 2, 2 T3 3，就是整个就是 T1 J, J 了。好了，然后呢，至于这个 comma 呢，我已经讲过，就是偏微分的意思所以我特别写出来，坚定你的信心，它就是偏微分好了，这个我想你应该看得懂了。然后呢，其他的两个方程呢，我想你自己做练习，自己学习一下。In the last page, we talk about the index notation and let you know the details. You know the detail of the indexes, how it arrange. But now you may still have problem to understand the mechanical meaning of the equation, right? Now you understand how the index notation works out, but you still don't understand the mechanical expression, the meaning. So I give you some illustration here. For simplicity, we just take the two-dimensional case for you to explain this viewpoint. Here we take I equal to 1 for example. Okay, you can take I equal to 2, I equal to we have two dimensions. We have only I equal to 1 and I equal to 2. We look at I equal to 1. We replace this term by this term, this term by this term, this term by this term. Obviously, this is the body force, okay? So, let me show you. This is I equal 1 means that this body force is in the horizontal direction. If I equal to 2 means that the body force in the vertical direction. You may say, Professor, please give me some example. What will be the body force in the horizontal direction? Okay, usually for the gravity, the direction of the body force is pointing down, so it is vertical. But for some electromagnetic force, maybe in some special case, the body force is pointing in the horizontal direction. And we are talking about the component. If we combine the vertical direction and horizontal direction, we can get a vector in any direction, right? So the horizontal component of the body force is possible. And also, low A1 means that the inertial force in the horizontal direction, okay? You can imagine that low A2 is the horizontal, inertial force in the vertical direction. Now you understand the meaning of these two terms. And let me explain what is the meaning of these two terms. Okay? See here, I do it term by term. T11, partial y1. We take the definition of the derivative here. This is partial y1 is delta y1, t11, and then at the right side minus left side means that what? t11 partial y1 is the difference between this one and this one. You know, at the left side, t11 is this one, and the right side, the t1 is this one. They are not equal. Okay, the right hand side and the left hand side have different horizontal traction, right? So otherwise, you know, it is not otherwise the stress state will be in a uniform stress state. We are talking about general case. In general, the stress state is not uniform. Okay, so when it changes from left to the right, the value will be changed. So we have a difference between this one and this one, and then we take the differentiation like this. So this term or this term is just the difference between this one and this one. Now, how about this term? This term is the shear. Okay, this term is the shear. Here, your T11 is this one, but now we are talking about the shear term. The shear term is acting on the top and acting on the at the bottom. Okay, so this shear is different from this shear. They are not the same. So we have the difference. We have the difference between them written as T12 minus T12 down, T12 up minus T12 down, and then divided by delta y2. Okay, this is the concept of the differentiation. So this term means that we are taking the effect of the shear traction changing. The shear traction is changing when the y2 direction is changing. Okay, from this one will not be equal to this one, so we have this term. So see, all these forces, all this traction are in the horizontal direction. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. They are all in the horizontal direction or the y1 direction. So we should put them together to get the zero resultant forces, right? Traction times the area become the force, okay, and the forces can be summed over to get the resultant force, and then we have the equilibrium state. But now it is dynamical equilibrium state because we are also talking about the inertial force. If we take the inertial force as a special force which is not the statical force, and then we can say that the conservation of linear momentum is just look like a equilibrium relation, and then we have this, all in the dynamical equilibrium. Let me speak in Chinese again. 我们这边呢，再谈一谈这个力学意义哈，这个方程的力学意义。这个力学意义呢，你刚才讲的是阻码怎么来运算呢？没有讲到力学的意义啊。好，我给你解释哈。好，我们呢就一个一个来做啊。I 等于1的时候就是写成这个样子嘛。好了，为了方便我们用 2D 就好了，因为 3D 的眼花缭乱啊。好了，这个呢，ρ B1 呢只是一个测体力，对不对？的在水平方向的分量就写成这样，对不对？这个项就是这个项。ρ A1 呢就是惯性力就是在1方向的啊。你可以想象啊，如果 I 等于2的时候，它就是在垂直方向嘛。好啦，再来啦，这两个力你知道啊，这个是一个惯性力，这个是body force。然后水平有没有 body force？ 那当然有啊。例如说你是那个电磁力，对不对？ 然后当然也有水平的 body force 嘛。好了，再来了，这两个项是什么呢？这个项 T11 Y1 啊，就是这两个了。我在前面来讲partial Ty11 partial Y1 T11 啊，就是这个 normal stress 啊，就是正向应力哈。但是左右是不一样的哦，否则它就因为我们处理那个 non-uniform 的嘛，非均匀应力嘛。如果均匀应力左右一样啊，所以在非均匀应力的时候啦，左右是不一样的哦。左右是不一样，不是有个微分会出来吗？所以就是这个右边减掉左边除上 delta y1 就是这个项了。然后除了正应力还有减应力啊，那不要考虑这边减应力，这个是往那个方向，我们都是在水平方向来平衡嘛。所以呢，这边呢就是它的减应力了这个都是水平方向啊。减应力在 y2 的方向也不一样啊，所以上面跟下面一减呢，又会算出它的变化量来啦。所以这个就是正应力在 y1 方向的变化，这个是减应力在 y2 方向的变化，减应力在 y2 方向的变化，对不对？好了，所有这些应力都是指向水平方向，对不对？水平方向是有力平衡呢。当然这边不是力平衡，因为我们讲的是线性动量守恒嘛。但广义来讲，一个惯性力也可以看成，如果你把惯性力那个项看成一个静力的话，它就是力平衡了所以我们就把所有这些在水平方向的物理量全都要平衡然后呢就是这个关系啦。好了，那在 I 等于2的时候，你就做那个垂直方向了嘛，那没有问题哈。See, we have already got this equation, This equation, okay? This is the governing equation of the Cosy stress, and which can be written in this term, okay? And we have the meaning. But now I tell you, this equation is not very easy to manipulate. I tell you some difficulty inside the equation. This term, we look at here, the inertial force. Okay, we have the material time derivative, as we had mentioned before. We write it down here. See this term, as especially in the second term, partial vi, partial yj, and times Vj. So this term is a nonlinear term. It is not a linear term. So in the first grade, you think that this term is a simple term. It is linear. But in fact, when you write down the full expression by the concept of material time derivative, then you find out that this term is not simple. It is a nonlinear term. Okay, and also rho here, you think that rho may be a given quantity. In fact, it is not. Rho is an unknown. Why? Because in the deformation process, the density, the mass density of the material point will be changed from time to time. For example, you deform a material point, become bigger, larger, then the mass density will become smaller, right? So from time to time, this mass density is changing, and it is an unknown. Okay, and then the mass density can be governed by this continuity equation, and this is a nonlinear term, rho times the divergent V, okay? And rho dot itself, by the concept of material time derivative, is also a nonlinear term. So this is a nonlinear term because it is expressed in this way, and this is also a linear term. So the governing equation of the stress tensor is quite complicated. Finally, we look at this term. This term, partial Tij, partial Yj, usually the independent variable Yj is a given number, okay? But now you know that y vector itself is an unknown. It is a deformed position. So in the first grade, this equation is not that bad. But if you go deeper, you will find that this equation is not very good. It's not very good to handle. I'm not saying that it's not very good. It's not very good to handle. And let me talk about one more point I have mentioned in the class before. We have a beam deformed into here. Now the boundary is an unknown, right? And you need to assign the traction here along the unknown boundary, right? T22 equal to minus 10 psi along the curve, but this curve is an unknown, okay? So this makes the mechanical problem a very difficult one, but not unsolvable, okay? This is a very important point. We still can solve it by iteration, okay? So it is a difficult problem, but not an unsolvable problem. So nowadays, if you use the flat element commercial softwares, you still can calculate the nonlinear solid mechanical problem by using the iteration process. 好，我们来解释一下。刚才讲了它的那个这个方程它有力学意义，对不对？但是其实啊，我告诉你，这个方程啊，表面上很简单，其实它很复杂的。这个 vi dot 啊，这边啊，如果你用材料实验导函数写出来，这边是非线性项哦。这个项乘这个项，两个项一乘就是非线性项哦。只有单独一个项就是线性啊，两个项一乘就非线性了。而且这边不是两个项哦，这边是三个项，因为 J 跟 J 是重复的哈。好了，再来另外一个项 rho bi 对不对？好像很容易对不对？但 rho 本身是 unknown 哦，因为那个质量密度的话，随时在改啊，变形不同了，它就改掉了，所以 rho 本身呢一直在改啊。如果你的材料点变大一点呢，它的密度不会变小一点了，对不对？如果它的材料变小，密度就变大。所以呢，这个是一个 unknown 啊，然后它有一个控制方程，对不对 ？rho 多加 rho divergence v 哈，之前导过的哦。然后呢，rho dot 呢，这个是材料实验导函数写成这样，这边就有非线性项了。而 rho 乘上 divergence v 呢，也是一个非线性项，对不对？所以这边的非线性性质是非常复杂的。好了，这个项看起来就比较温和，但是不是？它这个本身yj 本来是一个独立变数，它本身就是一个 unknown 了，那就不好处理了，对不对？好，然后怎么不好处理呢？我们之前讲过了就是我们例如说一个梁变形成这个样子我们就说它的力学条件就是T22等于-10 psi， 沿着这条线，如果沿着这条线就知道沿着这条线是不知道的，所以这个 F 是不知道的，对不对？所以呢，我们在不知道的边界上给一个应力表面力来算我们题目，但是本身边界都不知道，那就很困难了。但是要注意，还是它不是不能解的它只是很困难这个是不同的如果不能解干脆就放弃了，对不对？很困难的表示说你要多花点功夫就可以。那花什么功夫就是要迭代例如说试不同的边界然后试不同边界多试一下了，也许它会收敛了。然后在很多的那个商业软体大概也都是用这个 迭代的方法来做，否则大变形的题目的话，没办法一次把它算好，没有办法这个那么容易。简单的题目可以啊，稍微复杂一点呢，都要用迭代。Okay, because this difficulty, the boundary is unknown. So somebody propose a concept, try to resolve this problem. This is the P-order Q-curve stress. See here, T equal to small t equal to big T times n. The traction is applying here. Okay, traction is applying here, and then small n is also in this configuration. Okay, and then so the Cosy stress is connecting this traction with this area vector. Now the area here is unknown, just like the boundary here is unknown, right? dA is unknown. So we want to say that this dA can be connected to this dA. This small dA can be connected to this dA. Means that this small area element can be connected to this small area element, right? And then this one is an unknown, but this one is known, is given. So if we can build up a stress tensor which is related the traction on here to the area element here, then maybe the situation will be better. Okay, if we related P to dA T here, then the situation is worse, is bad. Now, if we can replace P, we can describe T, PT on this boundary. This is a long boundary, x2 equal to 12 inch, for example. Then the situation will become easier. Let me do this. We express this is the force vector equal to the traction vector times the dA area. Okay, this one, dA. Okay, or this one. Okay. Now, this traction vector can be replaced by the Cosy stress and the normal. But now, this normal vector and the dA area can be defined as a dA vector, okay? An area with a direction. Okay, so we can rewrite this term as here. And now we ask one question. Can we relate the same forces vector to the dA0 here? Understand? We try for the Cosy stress. Let me comes out to write to explain this point. In this formula, we are relating the force to dA. This is the force, and this is dA vector, and then this is the traction. But traction times dA is equal to the force. The force vector related to the dA vector, the area vector, by the Cosy stress, right? And this makes the problem very difficult because dA vector is an unknown. But now we try to relate this force vector or traction vector to this area. This area is known, okay? So the situation will be better. This one related to this one by a matrix, okay? And this will make the situation better. And we call this a new stress and give it a name as the P-order Q-curve stress, okay? So we use a simple S. Different author or different researcher will have different notation, okay? But the concept will be the same. if you read different textbook of quantum mechanics, sometimes you have different notation here. It may not be written as S. It may be written in other notations, but the concept will be the same. So the force vector related to dA by T, the force vector related to dA0 here by S. Okay, in this way we can define a new stress tensor called the Piola-Q-curve stress. 我用中文讲一遍哈。在那个我们之前说这个边界条件不好处理啦，因为我们这个 dA 啦是一个不知道的嘛。好了，然后呢，我们想说可不可以把这个 dA 关联到之前它变过来的 dA 了，这个是知道的对不对？如果可以的话就比较容易了。所以呢，有这样一个想法，就是我们来看看。我们有一个力的向量，它等于那个表面力乘上 dA 这个元素，对不对？好了，然后呢，这个 traction 向量呢表成这个 Cosy Stress， 对不对？好了，然后这个小n 呢跟 dA 写成小 n 跟 dA 写成 dA vector 啦，对不对？所以呢，这边这个就是Cosy Stress Cosy Stress 的意义就是把这个力向量跟面积向量连在一起的，就是这个叫 Cosy Stress， 叫柯西因力。意思就是说，把这个力的向量跟这个面积向量关联起来的，就是 Cosy Stress， 对不对？这边力这个力。当然它是 traction 乘上 area， 要注意这个力就是这个关联到这个 dA 中间呢是用一个矩阵嘛，这个 T。好了，了解到这个关系之后呢，我们就不要这个，因为这个不是 unknown 嘛，我改成这个可不可以啦？在数学上是可以的，对不对？所以呢，就把这个力的向量关联到 dA0， 这个力的向量关联到 dA0 来，然后呢，这个是什么呢？我们就给它一个名字，叫做那个Piola-Q-curve stress。这边写 S， 但其实不同书了，它用的符号是不一样的就不要拘泥于符号，名字都不一样有时候是叫 nominal stress， 有时候叫做 Piola-Q-curve stress， 有时候叫做第一 Piola-Q-curve stress， 反正不同名字呢代表的概念是一样的所以呢，这边呢 force vector related 关联到 dA， 就是这个 force vector 关联到 dA0， 这个就是这个这样子的话就定义出一个新的应力的矩阵来。Okay, now we want to find out the relation between the Cosy stress and the Piola-Q-curve stress. Let us look at the here. Cosy stress times something equal to Piola-Q-curve stress. We first apply the Piola identity. What is Piola identity? This is the identity related to two area elements. We have the dA here and dA lot here, dA0 here. They are connected by this relation. This relation is not easy to derive, so I just omit the derivation process. You can look at some textbook to find out the derivation. And then this dA0 will bring to dA by this relation, okay? dA0 and dA. J equal to determinant F. And F inverse transpose, okay? This is F inverse the matrix and then transpose, okay? And now we have the force vector equal to T dA and S dA0. This is the analogy. We had already explained this viewpoint before. And what else? We want to express dA0 to n dA0. This is the definition of the dA vector here. Okay, we have an n here, and dAt is dA small n. Okay, so in different configuration, okay, in the current configuration we have the small n. In the undeformed configuration we have the big N as the normal vector. And now how they are related? This is the force, okay, and equal to Cosy Stress times dAt. Without dAt replaced by the this term by the Piola identity, okay, this one replaced by this term, okay, this one is this one replaced by this term, put it here, and in this way the force vector is expressed in something times dA0, and then this is exactly the meaning of dA0. Let me say that again. We have, this is the definition of the Cosy Stress, and then this one can be replaced by this one because we have the Piola identity. And now once we do so, we just cover here. We related the force vector to the dA0 vector by something here. This something is the nominal stress or the Piola cubical stress. So we write it here, and then this one equal to this one, and this one equal to this one. So we say this one equal to this one, and in this way we find out the relation between the nominal stress. In some books, like the textbook of Malvern, you will find that the name first Piola identity equal T0 here. The first Piola identity equal to ST, and S is the nominal stress. Okay, and we have this one because we have the transpose here. 我们这边在讲说这个柯西应力跟Piola cubical stress 的应力的关系哈。我们说这个 dA 这个 area 的话，就是这个跟这个它有关联的，关联成这个样子。这个关联的数学是不好导如果你有兴趣了，可以自己去找书来看看哈。如果你要练博士班，这个要导一导哈。好了，然后呢所以这边的面积元素跟这边的面积元素是用这个矩阵来关联的哦。那有什么用呢？我们来看，有一个 force vector 关联到 dA 有 T 嘛，对不对？这个 Cosy Stress 嘛，就是这个 force vector 呢关联到这个 dA 呢，用 T 来关联嘛，对不对？就是这个T。然后呢，我们用这个 dA dA lot 的关系dA0的关系把它取代以后这个呢就变成说一个 force vector 呢关联到 dA0咯，它不就是 S 吗？就是这个对不对？所以意思就是说我现在这个 force vector 的关联到 dA0 force vector 关联到 dA0， 它的关系就是 S 既然是这样写的话，今天 dA0 今天 dA0 等的所以这个就等于这个啦，所以这个等于这个。所以从这个对比的关系我们就知道了这个数学上这个 Cosy Stress 可以表达成为一个nominal stress， 我们叫这个叫 nominal stress 然后呢在不同的书有不同的表达法，例如说在猫粉的书Lawrence 猫粉他就用 first Piola cubical stress 来做的然后在Ogden 的书是用 nominal stress， 他们的关系是这样然后就是Ogden 的 nominal stress 的transpose 转置就是猫粉那本书的 的那个first preorder acute stress 的那个的矩阵。所以呢，但是它们的力学意涵是一样的，所以不用太担心这个哈。反正在力学发展的不同人呢，先用不同的名字，有些美国人，有些英国人嘛，所以他们用的符号不太同，但是概念上是一样的。Okay, now we have the preorder acute stress or the nominal stress. We want to see what will be the equation of motion of S. Okay, here. Okay, let me show you the result. For the equation of motion of Cosy Stress, we have this. Okay, we have explained it before. For the preorder acute stress, we have this. Okay, this one. Let me review this one for you. This one, is the full expression of the equation of motion of the Cosy stress. We have 3. Okay, now we see this is the I have explained the meaning of this equation as the equilibrium, the dynamical equilibrium. Okay, in the horizontal direction. I have explained this viewpoint to you before. So now we write it in this way. Okay, in the equilibrium in the horizontal in the y1 direction, horizontal equilibrium, dynamical equilibrium in the y2 direction. This one, equilibrium, the dynamical equilibrium in the y3 direction. Okay, this is the governing equation of the equation of motion for the Cosy stress. How about the nominal stress S? We have similar thing. We have the x1 direction equilibrium, x2 direction equilibrium, x3 direction direction equilibrium. This one expressed in terms of x1, x2, x3. This one in terms of y1, y2, y3. See, we are getting better now because y1, y2, y3 are unknowns, but x1, x2, x3 are known. Okay, so using the nominal stress, we have the equation of motion expressed in terms of the known variables. Okay, let me tell you how we derive this set of equilibrium equation, not equilibrium, equation of motion. Okay, we have the balance of the linear momentum or the conservation of linear momentum. We have already talked about this before, the body force, inertial force, and the surface traction. And now look at this term, rho dv equal to rho CO dv CO due to the mass conservation. Rho dv equal to rho CO dv CO. Let me show you. At the very beginning, okay, this one, rho dv equal to rho CO d CO because they are all equal to dm. dm equal to rho dv rho CO d CO. So this term you can understand now. Now this term T dA is the force vector, and we have the force vector equal to S dA CO. This is the definition here for the nominal stress. Force vector equal to S dA CO. Okay, force vector equal to S dA CO, and then dA CO equal to N dA CO here. This is the vector. This is the scalar. dA vector CO equal to N vector times dA CO. This is the relation here. Now we also want to rewriting the variable in terms of y as in terms of x. Now the body force is expressed in terms of the current configuration y, but y can be related to x by some relation. So we can replace this one by this one, and to make the difference, we limit the b0 here. Okay, so this now is the variable in terms of x coordinate. In the same way, we can express v dot as the y double dot with the independent variable x here, and then we replace this term by this term. Okay, this term by this term, and rho by rho 0, v dv by dv 0, and this term replaced by this term, right? And b by b 0, so we get this one. Okay, now we can use the divergence theorem again in the undeformed configuration. We can turn the surface integral into the volume integral. Okay, and this is the divergence S, and then we grouping all the terms like here, and because the d0 is arbitrary, this term must be 0, so we have this now, and in index notation we have this, and we can also have the full expression like this. Okay, this is the Gaussian equation of the equation motion of the nominal stress. We can use this nominal stress and its Gaussian equation to solve some mechanical problem. 我们这边来谈一谈呢，这个运动方程啊，什么运动方程啊？就是你看看啊，柯西应力的话，有它的运动方程哈，就长这个样子嘛哈。这个就柯西应力的运动方程，一条哈，两条，三条，对不对？好了，然后呢，我们现在不是有一个新的应力叫做 nominal stress 吗？它是不是也应该有它的方程呢？啊，就是这个意思哈。然后呢，它的这边的意思，它有力平衡的意思，动态力平衡，对不对？好了，那我们来看看。这边呢，这个是柯西应力的力平衡方程，对不对？写一条、两条、三条，对不对？好了，我们说我先把结果告诉你nominal stress 也有类似的，一条、两条、三条。只不过柯西应力是对 y 来微分 ，y 是 unknown， 对不对？但是 nominal stress 对 x 来微分 ，x 是 known， 所以呢，是已知的。所以呢，这个用那个 nominal stress 的它的运动方程呢，在观念上是比较容易的，因为它这个 independent variable 是已知的哦。好，我们来看看怎么导哈。我们先把柯西的应力的不是柯西应力，我们先把这个之前的线性动量守恒方程给写出来哈。这个是 body force， 这个是 inertial force 惯性力，这个是表面力，对不对？好了 ，low dv 等于 low 0 dv 0嘛？为什么呢？因为 low dv 就是 mass 嘛，所以呢 mass 是不变的，所以在low 0 dv 0的时候也是一样。这个关系我们用过，我可以提醒一下。好，就是在一开头Chapter 3开头我们就用 dm 就是这个 mass 一小块元素的 mass 等于 low dv 也等于 low 0 dv 0，因为这个 mass 本身是不会改的。好了，所以呢，这个 low dv 就写成 low 0 dv 0，这个 t dA 啦，它就是一个 force vector 啦，就可以写成 s dA 0，对不对？这个上面讲过了嘛，对不对？这个 force vector 叫 s dV dA 0，对不对？好了，所以这边也可以改成这样咯。再来这个 b 啦，本来是用 y 来写，也可以改成用 x 来写用 b 0来代表用 x 来写的。v dot 啦，本来用 y 来写，也可以用 x 来写因为 y 跟 x 有关系的嘛。所以呢，这些改成这个，这个改这个，这个改这个，这个 surface integral 本来是在底 t 来积分，变成在底 t 0来积分因为它对底 v 0来积嘛，对不对？ 所以 dt0 就是这边哈。好了，再来这个面积分写成这个，就是对 ds0 哈，在这个表面来做积分的。然后在这个区域里面也可以用所谓的那个散度定理嘛，把它写成一个面积分，写成一个体积分，这边就可以重新来整理成这样一个体积分。但这个体积分的积分的定义域呢是任意的，所以里面一定要等于0才行了，因为它怎么积来积去，任何定义域都等于0，所以里面一定要等于0，所以就得到这个啦。然后写成 index 就这个意思啦。然后呢，把它这个 index 展开了，就得到这3个方程了，就是这样。然后这个nominal stress 的控制方程就比较好用了，因为它 independent variable 是那个已知的。